Daniel, chapter 8. In the 3rd year of the reign of King Belshazzar, a vision appeared to me, even to me, Daniel, after that which appeared to me at the first. And I saw in the vision. Now it was so, that when I saw, I was in Shushan the palace, which is in the province of Elam. And I saw in the vision, and I was by the river Ulai. Then I lifted up my eyes and saw, and behold, there stood before the river a ram, which had 2 horns, and the 2 horns were high, but one was higher than the other, and the higher came up last. I saw the ram pushing westward and northward and southward, and no beasts could stand before him, neither was there any that could deliver out of his hand, but he did according to his will, and magnified himself. And as I was considering, behold, a he-goat came from the west over the face of the whole earth, and touched not the ground. And the goat had a notable horn between his eyes. And he came to the ram that had the 2 horns, which I saw standing before the river, and ran upon him in the fury of his power. And I saw him come close to the ram, and he was moved with anger against him, and smote the ram, and broke his 2 horns, and there was no power in the ram to stand before him, but he cast him down to the ground, and trampled upon him, and there was none that could deliver the ram out of his hand. And the he-goat magnified himself exceedingly, and when he was strong, the great horn was broken, and instead of it there came up 4 notable horns toward the 4 winds of the skies. And out of one of them came forth a little horn, which became exceeding great, toward the south, and toward the east, and toward the glorious land. And it became great even to the host of the skies, and some of the host and of the stars it cast down to the ground, and trampled upon them. Yea, it magnified itself even to the prince of the host, and it took away from him the continual ascending offering, and the place of his sanctuary was cast down, and the host was given over to it together with the continual ascending offering through transgression, and it cast down truth to the ground, and it did its pleasure and prospered. Then I heard a holy one speaking, and another holy one said to that certain one who spoke, How long shall be the vision concerning the continual ascending offering, and the transgression that maketh desolate, to give both the sanctuary and the host to be trodden under foot? And he said to me, To 2,300 evenings and mornings, then shall the sanctuary be cleansed. And it was, when I, even I, Daniel, had seen the vision, that I sought to understand it. And behold, there stood before me as the appearance of a man. And I heard a man's voice between the banks of the Ulai, which called and said, Gabriel, make this man to understand the vision. So he came near where I stood, and when he came, I was affrighted, and fell upon my face. But he said to me, Understand, O son of Adam, for the vision belongeth to the time of the end. Now as he was speaking with me, I fell into a deep sleep, with my face toward the ground. But he touched me, and set me upright. And he said, Behold, I will make thee know what shall be in the latter time of the indignation, for it belongeth to the appointed time of the end. The ram which thou sawest, that had the 2 horns, they are the kings of Madai and Paras. And the rough he-goat is the king of Yawan, and the great horn that is between his eyes is the first king. And as for that which was broken, in the place whereof 4 stood up, 4 kingdoms shall stand up out of the nation, but not with his power. And in the latter time of their kingdom, when the transgressors are come to the full, a king of fierce countenance and understanding dark sentences shall stand up, and his power shall be mighty, but not by his own power, and he shall destroy wonderfully, and shall prosper and effectuate his will, and he shall destroy mighty ones, and a people of holy ones. And through his policy he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand, and he shall magnify himself in his heart, and in their security shall he destroy many. He shall also stand up against the prince of princes, but he shall be broken without hand. And the vision of the evenings and mornings, which hath been told, is true. But shut thou up the vision, for it belongeth to many days to come. And I, Daniel, fainted, and was sick certain days. Then I rose up, and did the king's business, and I wondered at the vision, but none understood it.